right, go ahead. Play it. It's a slide, I believe. So it's
pushed to August 2026. If you listen to the noise, all you're going to hear is Durk is cooked. Nobody's there for Durk. Motion denied. But that's just the noise. The fact of the matter is his trial won a number of points in this case. The indictments, there's been 3 indictments, and each time the allegations against Durk have thinned out. Some of the evidence that they wanted to use has actually been withdrawn so that the judge didn't have to exclude it. I'm going to take you through it piece by piece. I'll leave the best parts for the end. First, when they charged Durk, the main allegation about him rapping and his lyrics was this lyric about him going, told me they got natty, got location, green light, seen your son on the news screaming, no, no. Okay, that lyric, if you play that lyric, then you play the video of Quando next to the murdered victim, no, no, you would have won major points with the jury. That lyric's not in the indictment anymore because Findling showed that those lyrics were written well before the murder. Couple more points. When they bought this case, they said the Durk update, the trial is interestingly at the same time that the government pivoted from saying Didi paid the shooters to saying, hey, it was putting people in music videos, they also added a fallback charge. So when they bought the case, the original indictment, there was no stalking charge. In the second superseding indictment against Durk, they added a stalking charge. And the stalking charge is important because it doesn't require any contract. No quid pro quo, no bounty, no payment theory. You can add that charge and simply prove that, hey, he was telling people to go do this. He didn't necessarily pay them to go do a murder, but he was telling them to go follow that guy. He was telling them to go stalk that guy. And a jury can look at it and say, a lot like in the Diddy case, that, hey, not exactly sure here. Very, 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 very suspicious individual over here. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with the lesser charge. And so, when the government puts in that fallback charge later in the case, that tells you that they're not 100% sure on their theory, that they acknowledge that, hey, we need to have a fallback here. Keep an eye out for a couple things. One, interestingly, at this.
Yeah, so even just listening to that clip right there, right? Mm-hmm. And you hear all that stuff saying they taking stuff out. This can't be in here. We take this is, what I mean? All these different things, we objecting to this, we objecting to that. This is something that we can't verify. This is actually, we talking about the Quando Rondo with his homie getting killed because he wrote them lyrics way before the shooting happened. Like all these different things, right? You hear all these different things. You see this stuff going on with this case. It's like now the feds is like, hold on, we can't let him get off, so we got to have sticking stuff that's like right there. Is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no question marks, because if you keep these question marks in the case, now it's making it their case weak against Lil Durk, and he's in front of a jury, and jury can say, man, well, we're going to quit him. Is that what you getting from what he was saying?
Man, one thing about it, see, I'm not the regular layman towards that'll look at that in that aspect that you would look at it. I know how these people play federal. Man, that lawyer up there just running his mouth, man. When he get in that arena, man, they gonna pour all types of wool and blankets. Man, listen, man, he need to go back and, as he said, he said some things that was facts, but that thing, it changes during the course of the trial, bro.
Yeah.
Federal court is out of, they gonna get you in all that stuff that you think ain't gonna be permissible, gonna be, the judge do what he want in there, man.
Like when Chu got the mistrial, when y'all was in, when they came back for the they used a federal witness. They used was it Day whatever his name. They used him, and then they came back the next time and didn't even use him again.
Exactly, they do what they want to do.
They said, "Nah, we gonna come back and use something else."
Yeah, because you might have said something goofy last time that we didn't want you to say, so we gonna put somebody else in your spot.
Yeah,
man, bro, they play a whole nother type of game, man. The game they playing, it's like you did something to them personally.
Yeah,
like you sold crack to their mom or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, you trying to clean up, but you going, man, they going too hard, bro. That lawyer up there just, patting his stacks and, for the publicity of that, he better go hit them books, because this joint ready to get crunchy.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you saying he should hit the books, but, his lawyer supposed to be, his lawyer team, from what I'm hearing, he got a strong team around him, but, she take a deal. I think he should take a deal.
I'm saying he probably don't want to take a deal. If he was smart, he would, especially if he knew he had these allegations is true, or some of them. A deal still going to crack his head. Little Dimesky. Dimesky is like life for Durk.
He got like 2 wins.
But it's still like life for Durk. Durk, in jail for a dime? That man had a whole career going on.
He got 2 in though, man.
You talking about he had 2 in? You be just turning me up. A dime, bro. We talking about a dime for a regular man.
He got 2 in though.
And there's 7 more left.
Yeah.
We talking about for Durk, bro. We talking about for Durk.
He got 2 in though. He's 2 in.
All right. Going next question, man.
What I'm saying is I'm just saying. So for somebody like him, I'll take a dime over life.
Yeah, if he knew better, he would, but he ain't gonna want to take no dime, bro.
But that's the same thing you saying with Queso, son.
Yeah, he was selfish.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, he was selfish. He had a chance to free the men. He was selfish.
All right, so Durk can take a dime and he'd be home to his family.
Well, I'm not saying, yeah, he can definitely do that. But I'm just saying for Durk, what I'm saying, you missing my point. He should do that if they offer him that and he know that these allegations is true. He should take that dime, yes. Because that dime will turn into 600 months.
And also, you said taking that deal doesn't always equate to guilty. That just mean like I'm just
I'm just getting out y'all way because I know y'all gonna blast me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting out the way. It's over with. I'm gonna plead out to this whatever charges you gave me. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of time, get back home to my family. That's just it, bro.
So when you got indicted, right?
Yeah.
They offered you a deal.
They offered me 17 years.
And you wish you would have took it?
Yeah, you goddamn right. I'd have been home. I ended up doing 21 of it. Out of 17, you'll do about 14. I'd have been home. I did 21 years. 14 and 21 is a hell of a, difference.
Yeah.
I mean, out of 15, well, I said, yeah, they offered me 17. I did about 13. 13 is granted on not losing a whole bunch of good time. Yeah, 13 is way better than 21. Yes, I'd have took the deal. But I'm thinking they came to me with a deal 17 years. I'm 20 years old. 17 years sound like 17,000 years. Yeah. And I ain't had no money, broke. So imagine him getting offered a dime with all that he got going on. He gonna look at a dime. That's life to him. He ain't never been in no jails and all that, always been free. Come on, man.
His career probably will be over. Because that music.
That dime going humble, like that dime is going to win out his cells.
Like you said, if he think about it and say, you know what, man, I could come home at 10. My kids ain't gonna be that old.
Like what Durk got good going for him, man, is a good piece that he has in his pocket, and that's his father. And his father is a man. We had Big Durk up here, Abdul Haq. Shout out to Abdul Haq. And he's a man. He's an older man that been in the feds for years, that had life before, actually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he knows firsthand how them people play.
So if you big Abdul Haq, are you talking to your son? Look, man, if they come with this, take this.
He is.
They come with this 5. Listen, Mike can get it to a 5. And Nick,
he is.
Take that.
He ain't telling him to be bullheaded and go straight to trial. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that every time he talked to his son, he ain't like, man, we rumbling all the way to the door. He's definitely giving him them valuable pieces of information, or as you want to call it, he's arming him with ammunition that he can use going into this fight. This is going to be one of the best or hardest fights of his life right here, going into this federal trial. That's starting, August 26th of this year? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And they keep pushing it out, so now they get more time out of him. He just sitting in his cell, but like sometimes, like you said, people come from a certain situation. Like Lil Durk, he coming from stardom. He's on private jets. He's flying all around the world. He's making money. I heard something. He got like a $250,000 just to do a walkthrough. The walkthrough is like you just walk in the club, got a microphone, say, "Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?" and walk out.
Oh, and he got $250,000 back?
$250,000 or something. That's what they were saying. That's what he's getting for like a walkthrough. So you get somebody like him who's doing walkthroughs to clubs and these places like that, and you make it, you do 4 clubs, $1 million. So for me, that type of lifestyle, you start to realize, like, man, look, man, I can get back to living the life of that if I just make the right decision and take a deal and get home. I'm gonna make something when I get out. It might not be at